Good afternoon, Megan and Emily. It's Tuesday, August 10th. I just have to check the date. Apologies for the noise. The United Kingdom doesn't have a lot of air conditioning because normally it's not hot enough to require air conditioning. But since the windows are open, there's likely going to be some road noise. Okay, so today's video comes to you in 3 parts. Part 1, Stonehenge and Salisbury. Now this past Wednesday, the entire group from Lipscomb went to Stonehenge and Salisbury. We looked around at the famous prehistoric monument and walked through the town. Salisbury is home to England's tallest spire, so that was really interesting to see. But I did have a moment where I pretended to be the doctor, and I am not ashamed of that, so cue footage. Hello, Stonehenge. So we're at Old Sarum, which is the site of Norman Castle, which you can see behind me, and was the original site pretty much for Salisbury. New Sarum is known as Salisbury now, and we've just been traipsing about the English countryside in pursuit of history.
Fellow whose hand it was cheated at cards, and he ended up, because if you go back 500 years ago, if you stole, you get your hand cut off. If you cheated, you get your hand cut off. So they think that's what's possibly happened. But he was still clutching the cards.
Part 2, Bristol. Some of us decided on Saturday to go to Bristol because our plans for Cardiff fell through, and we just looked around.
You guys want to go to the other shed?
So I'm at the base of a giant shiny globe, and there I am, vlogging myself. Yep. Let's see if I can get a good shot from the back. But yeah, it starts back here and then it just goes up and up and up and up and up. And then there's this skate competition happening, I think. I think that's what's going on. We're outside the Science Museum at Bristol, and we see some tricks going on. We went to Primark. It's basically like a giant Forever 21, except sometimes I think it's even cheaper. And I like the things at Primark a lot better than I like a lot of the things at Forever 21, so that was a bonus. During the summer, they had the Wallace and Gromit festival. Now Wallace and Gromit, if you're not familiar with them, are the most adorable claymation characters I've ever known. It's about a man named Wallace and his dog Gromit, and they go on lots of adventures together. So we ended up just walking around the city looking for their celebration of Wallace and Gromit, which happened to be giant statues of Gromit painted in different ways.
It's got a little penguin and a little giraffe. It's raining right about now.
Take shelter.
It's actually raining.
It never gets old. Thank you very much. A very superstitious Gromit. He's got stars in his eyes. Gromit's about to set sail for the new world. Wait, Gromit, no! There he goes. See, he's a good indoor dog. Look at him going to explore space. Look at how dapper that little guy is with this little top hat. It'd be funnier if you were actually covered in Gromit. We also went to a market for lunch. That's great. And suspenders.
Did you see Daily Grace's her how to make any video sexy?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. What you have to do is you look up very slowly, like you do something and then you look up and then you zoom in, put it in black and white and put it to the Lindsay Sterling cover of Radioactive.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones to make my system slow.
But we found this little market as we were heading out within the market. But it's indoor and it has all sorts of fun, like dresses and hats and fun things, and then scarves. So it's kind of a neat find. Oh, Gromit, why are you 15 pounds? I want that tea cozy. Well, they have us pegged.
They buy pretty shiny things. I'm kind of in the middle of saying something, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
So Scott has his balloons. nice.
That frolic.
Oh yeah.
It was just it was a neat town to explore. I'm hoping to go back to Bristol. It's not far from Bath. It's only about a 10-minute train ride, and the train really isn't that expensive. Part 3, you guys. I'm not really one to get homesick, but watching your all's videos over the past couple of weeks has just reminded me just how much I love you all. I miss Lindsay smiling, I miss Emily's Shakespearean rants and raves, I miss Rachel's dances to One Direction. I miss Hedges just coming by our dorm and telling us all the crazy stories that happened to her. And I miss Megan's ability to put me at ease wherever we are. I think that's a good thing because it just shows that I do care about you guys and you guys are important to me. Emily, we discussed the guy Cymbeline was based off in Dr. Gau's class this past week. And I really wish you had been there because I think you would have squeed and it would have been fantastic. And you would have done a much better job at trying to summarize Cymbeline than I very poorly attempted to do. It was kind of sad. But I think Dr. Gau may have been impressed that I even knew who that was, so Emily, appreciation. Catherine, I'm very sorry for the loss of your flies. I'm surprised that your bro visor didn't show up though. Dr. Lewis, what's up with that, man? Have you made the bro visor yet? Because I think that needs to be a thing. I really do. Part 4, miscellany. No Charlie sightings yet. I'm glad that Dr. Jan loved the ducks, by the way. That just makes me happy. I hope that you all are having a good semester so far. I miss being able to hang out with you all, but I know that we're each having our own adventures and we're each going to have a very good time discovering who we are this semester. So, much love to you all, and I'll see you later this week. Bye. I ship it, by the way. Hedgels 5 Eva.